Are you thinking about making a move to Middle Tennessee and stuck between the choice of Franklin and Brentwood? Well, if that's you, you're not alone. Both of those cities are two of the hottest within Williamson County. Both of them have their own benefits and vibe.
You've probably heard all of the generic things like great schools, beautiful luxury homes, but what about all of the uncovered pieces of both of those towns? Today, we are going to take a deep dive into both Franklin and Brentwood so that you can decide which one of those towns is right for you and your family.
We are Kyle and Casey Wallace, your #1 go-to real estate team in Williamson County. And for over 10 years now, we've been helping families relocate to the area in towns like Franklin and Brentwood.
We know these towns like the back of our hand. And while there's a lot of information that you can learn online, there's nothing like learning from a local.
First up, we have lifestyle and community. And Franklin really is this melting pot of both historic charm and modern amenities. And it's all kind of tucked away in quiet neighborhoods that make you feel like you're miles away from the hustle and bustle of city life.
And the thing that really differentiates Franklin from Brentwood is Franklin has a very charming downtown square. The Franklin Square is magical, and it is the first place you're going to want to stop when you come to town. Visit all the cute little boutique shops, stop in White's Mercantile for a souvenir, and go across the street to grab a bite to eat at Gray's on Main. This is the thing that separates Franklin from Brentwood, having the proper downtown.
And Brentwood feels a little more spacious and suburban, with luxury housing developments that are literally 15 minutes or less away from downtown Nashville and prestigious golf courses like Brentwood Country Club and the Governor's Club.
Both of these communities have a vibrant, family-friendly atmosphere, but in terms of shopping, the one thing that separates Brentwood is you are just a 15-minute drive to Green Hills, so if you want that elevated shopping experience, Brentwood's the place to be.
Now, as I mentioned before, a lot of the vibe Franklin has is kind of that tucked away feeling, but Franklin's actually larger in population, about 83,000 people in the city of Franklin, while Brentwood is a little smaller at 45,000 people. But with Brentwood being so close to Nashville, you kind of still get a little bit of that city vibe. So if you're doing research online of where to end up between Franklin and Brentwood, you're most likely going to be looking at the cost of living difference. And what you're going to find online is that the cost of living in Brentwood is higher than Franklin, but that can be a little bit deceiving. What we found is that cost of living is elevated more because of the home experience. Brentwood tends to have a little bit higher end luxury feel of homes, larger homes, and of course that's going to affect property tax value. But overall, the cost of living with gas and food is roughly the same across the board.
There are a number of private schools in Franklin, but a few worth mentioning are Grace Christian Academy, there is Franklin Christian Academy, and then there's also Battleground Academy.
And Battleground Academy, or BGA, is right there on the border of Franklin and Brentwood, so it's actually accessible to both Brentwood and Franklin residents. But a couple other honorable mentions for the city of Brentwood is Brentwood Academy, we have CPA, Christ Presbyterian Academy, but also Brentwood's location in close proximity to Nashville makes it very accessible to a lot of fantastic options in the Nashville proper area. Franklin's real estate market has a lot of different options. I mean, if you want the historic charm of historic homes, you can find that in downtown Franklin, but there's also a number of planned communities all throughout the city. One of the things that's also unique about Franklin is sometimes there's a little more elbow room with farm communities. So you have the historic and beautiful area of luxurious Leaper's Fork, and also communities like one of our favorites, Linwood Downs, offers great options in the city of Franklin.
Brentwood is going to be more of your custom style homes on larger lots. So there's communities, there's farmland, but just not as much as what you see in Franklin.
So in terms of price point for the luxury home market, we find that in Franklin, it usually starts around the $1.5 million mark, but can go well beyond that $5 million mark.
And in Brentwood, that luxury price point typically starts about $2 million and can go upwards of $10 to $15 million.
With Williamson County having so much to offer, we find that no matter what market it is, it's usually pretty competitive.
As an active family of 6, we love to utilize these walking trails, and that is something really unique about this area. Drive through a neighborhood, see kids riding their bikes, people walking their dogs. This is a place that you'll want to be in the outdoors.
So if you're looking for that charming downtown that's like a Hallmark movie, that's walkable, maybe some pastures for horses, Franklin just might be the perfect fit for you.
Or if you want quick access to Nashville with the country club lifestyle with a more custom home, Brentwood might be the place for you. So whether you end up moving to Franklin or Brentwood, it really all depends on what you're looking for in the move to Middle Tennessee.
That's right, and we hope that this video provided some answers to maybe some questions you had, but we realize the magnitude of what this move could mean for your family. And so we want to be here as a resource to answer any other questions you have. You'll find our contact information in the description below, and we would love to connect with your family and be a part of your story. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, keep exploring.